Today I'm going to show you how to make this Rainbow Loom Caterpillar. Okay, so now you need your loom in this configuration, and we'll be making the border of the caterpillar. See this part? Oh, and also this part of the caterpillar will also be the color of the border, and the legs will be the color of here, and this will just be the regular color. So let's get started. So I told you need your loom, and you need your loom like this. And so we'll be making the border. You could take a single rubber band and place it on the loom diagonally on the two diagonal pegs, any of the diagonal ones, and do it on the other side. Oh, and make sure you're starting at the top of your loom like this if you're making it, so it won't be weird and it might fall apart. And so you put a rubber band downwards on one of the sides, and you can push them down. And put another one down, and keep putting them down until you get down to here, this peg on both sides. Okay, now I have both of my sides down to this point of the loom, right there, almost at the end. But make sure you don't go down to here, or else your bracelet really won't stay together. Well, I'm just gonna do it. And just put it down here. And sorry guys if you heard that. That was my brother. He just got it a little bit excited. Sorry about all those words that I messed up on. Okay, now the border is all kind of like the outsiding of the caterpillar. And it'll be going down there too. And so we'll be doing this middle stripe, the clear of the caterpillar. And so you can take the middle color that you want for the middle. Mine will be gray, just so you know. And this time you're going to take two rubber bands and place them just down. And make sure you're starting from that top spot, or else it might fall apart. And make sure you keep taking two. Take two, down, and keep placing down until you put the two last rubber bands there. And now I am there, down, and it should be all the way down to the middle. And you should push all of the rubber bands down a little bit. And we'll be doing this little side part, which will also be kind of the feet of the caterpillar. And so we're going to take two rubber bands again. Oh, and my colors are going to be this kind of green, blue, and a kind of light pink or fuchsia color. And so I'm going to take two of the colored rubber bands that I need, make sure it's two, and place it down here, diagonally, kind of like an upside down V. Wait, sorry guys, a V. And place another one so it looks like an actual V I meant a half of a V when it was like that. And it'll be facing this way for you, but I can't fit the loom in here. So I'm putting it this way. And take two of your next color and place them here like a V. And take two more of that same color, or you may do a different color or two different colors on the same pegs. Now you can keep placing them down in V's here, 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 and here, here, and here, here, and here, and all the way down until you get down to here. When you're finished hooking all of this, but I'm not saying to do this right now. Don't do this right now. When you're finished hooking, you will need to turn the caterpillar and pulling it off. You'll need to turn the caterpillar over, and that's where this part will be sticking out. Okay, now I'm at that end spot that I need to be. Make sure they all look like V's, not upside down V's. And you can use your wrapping rubber band. You'll only need one, and place it on this last peg here. You can double it on your fingers. Only loop it 2 times, like that, and just put it here. Go into those 2 rubber bands, the capping ones, and get those 2 middle rubber bands that you wanted for the part that's going to stick out. And hold down that capping rubber band so it does not fall off, and you'll have to probably put it on again. And you can keep going up that middle of the caterpillar until you get to the end of all of that middle color. There. Now I've hooked the middle, and I can hook the kind of this part of the caterpillar, the light blue and dark blue. And it'll be the legs and on this side too. So we just made that middle thingy in the caterpillar. I think it's its spine. And you can get one of the 2 colored rubber bands, and well, this part is difficult, so try to do your best and get the 2 top ones and pull them onto the side that it needs to be on. And you can take the other 2. One of mine came on the other side, so I can just get this one, pull this over, back onto itself, and do that with the next all the way up to the top. And for this part, they don't really look like teardrops like they mostly do. But that doesn't matter because it's supposed to be like that. It kind of looks like a bird and all, like an angel. And that's good. If you drop one, it's not gonna be good. It's gonna be hard to replace. And if you can't replace it, you're going to need to maybe start all over, and that's disappointing. Okay, now I have hooked all of those up to there, because they all look kind of like angels. And I can go back to the beginning, go into that tapping rubber bands, and get one of those, the top one rubber band, and pull it onto itself. The one that looks like a teardrop, you should pull it onto. And take the other one, go into the rubber band, take that one, and pull it onto itself. Now you need to go under all those rubber bands, see those? And get that bottom black rubber band. And there we go. Now all of my rubber bands are hooked, and you don't need this hook anymore. Sorry, you do need the hook, but you just don't. And you need to take a single rubber band and go under that top rubber band, that top peg of the loom, and go under it with your hook, all those rubber bands, and pull your hook first so you can see it like that. And put the rubber band on it, and you can twist it back so it will be easier, and pull it through and back onto your hook. Now you can make a slip knot by taking one of those rubber bands and pulling it over the other. There, now you pull it tight, and you can take another instrument hook and you can start pulling it off. And it's off, and you can flip it over, and there you go. There is your Rainbow Loom